I really want to turn my mic on and talk. I really want to sing along to it.
All right. Come on back.
No, we don't want to.
Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. I got to figure out what I'm doing. It's like crazy down here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a typical metal detecting nation beginning of the stream. It happens.
How do I get
Technical
out
difficulties.
He doesn't know. I had difficulties the other night. I couldn't figure out how to get out of it either. I'm like, oh God.
Where are we?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, what's going on?
Holy moly.
What is up?
So, welcome everybody. If you notice right here, this isn't sponsored by Ecamm, but I am using a new platform to stream through Zoom with some different graphics, and I'm testing it out. I might purchase it, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. Welcome to Metal Detecting Nation. If you haven't seen us before, we are just a small little mini community of people who love talking about finding things and saving history and all that kind of good stuff. And how is everybody doing?
Great. How's everybody else? Come on.
What's up?
Good, really good.
Good, real good. So, Audrey,
I'm getting yelled at in the chat. So
why? What's going on?
Mark told me I ruined Baby Yoda.
Why'd you ruin it?
I don't know.
He was doing the Rocky theme.
Oh. All
right, sorry, I interrupted. Go ahead.
That's all right, no problem. Rachel, Audrey, how you doing? Get that blanket out of the way. Get these chairs out of the way.
You didn't finish it.
We're just on top of it tonight, I mean,
Woo, happy Wednesday, people.
That's what everybody comes to see is us mess up. That's all that is.
Oh.
Classic.
Crazy.
JHH, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Doing good. Crazy.
Good to see you ladies together again.
Yes,
Yep.
Good to be back.
Hey.
So much better.
Yeah,
That's how it should be.
No family letting the dogs in and out, feeding them, having parties in the kitchen,
I get it. I definitely get it.
No, just a different situation before the show started. Gotta love pets.
We have somebody in the chat watching from Norway tonight.
Really?
Leaf? Yeah.
Awesome.
What's going on?
Hi, Leaf. Welcome.
What's going on, brother? That's cool. That's awesome.
Very cool.
Hey, Tim.
Ildigger's here. Good.
Hey.
So I have to publicly apologize to Tim Ildigger. Evidently, he was working when we were streaming, but he still wanted to be a part of our after party. So he emailed me. I saw it 2 days later. Felt bad. Sorry about that.
It doesn't surprise me.
Thanks.
I get texts like 2 days later sometimes.
Yeah, I hear you.
I know, American Woodland Relics. 3 nights in a row.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, don't we just love it?
Yeah, you girls are something else.
Craziness.
Yeah.
What day is it anyway?
Same day.
Oh gosh, who knows?
So, Nancy, how are you? How's your week?
Doing well, thanks. Week's been good. Went digging on Saturday with a large group of people, and it was fabulous. It was great to be back. Social distance we kept, but we went to the asylum, and it was just a great day out. It was so good to be with the crew, be with new people that joined the crew. We had about 3 or 4 new people that joined us, and it was fabulous.
That's awesome. I believe you were with Stan. You were with Stan, right?
Yes, he
And
was one
Mike?
of them. Stan was there, Not Right Johnny, Messy Hole, Rebecca Fines, Live Free and Dig, Dan Anderson,
Hey,
and Mike from New Hampshire Gold Prosperin. And then there was another guy named Mike that was a friend of Stan's.
You
So
guys
they were
had
great.
your
We had a great group there. So
you
it
guys
was a
had
good
your own
time.
little event going on. That's what you did. You didn't have you guys had an event.
That's what happens when you go to the asylum.
It's like an all-star
The
cast.
sane asylum? Yeah.
It's a little crazy to go there.
So, Joel, what about you? How was your amazing week?
It's Wednesday. We're halfway there, man. It's been good so far, man. Things are picking back up at work, which is nice because I'm not bored all day. I had Dave come down this weekend and went fishing, and I caught a couple. He caught a tree. That's how it usually goes, you know.
All that, yeah.
But I hopefully I get out this weekend. The copper poppers that we've had on this stream with Mike and Tyler and all them. They invited me out with them this weekend. I don't really have a spot. The spot that they might have is 3 hours away from me. So might be getting up like 4 o'clock in the morning and going, but hey, I want to
Done that
dig.
before.
Yeah, I want to
Done
dig.
that.
So
Done that before.
yeah, Mike asked me on the phone today, how far are you willing to drive? I said, well, as long as I can drive back at night, we'll go. So it'll be exciting. So cool.
Yeah, no, I agree. I had a pretty good week. I didn't dig. I didn't go out. My daughter graduated from school today.
Congratulations,
Hey,
Gabby.
It was a lot of fun. Posted some videos and some pictures on the old Facebook, and it was good. It was good. We didn't expect much, but they did a really good job of making her feel special, and she got to see some of her favorite teachers that she hasn't seen for a couple months, and it was good. And I was really I was taken aback by how much she appreciated what today was. And so that was Heather and I, my wife and I, were really, really happy for her. So it's a good day. It's a real good day. So not to make a short story long or a long story short, but when you raise kids, everybody goes through crap, and I personalize a lot of the stuff that my kids, when they were growing up, dealt with. I was like, oh, I'm kind of a worrywart person. So when things happened with her, I was like, oh, and she had some substantial things that happened, but she got through. She's excited, doing well, and we're just real grateful for it. So that's about the greatest thing that happened to me all week, maybe all life.
Oh, it is a proud moment. It is a proud
It
moment.
is.
Yeah.
I'm glad they had some sort of closure too, and not just left hanging, because a lot of schools right now are still just left hanging. They're not sure what they're doing for graduation. So that is nice that they actually came to something that she could remember and cherish.
Yeah. And thank you so much, everyone in the chat. I see everybody saying thanks to Gabby. I'll make sure she sees it. And who knows, Gabby, she might just run through the door right now and say hi. So, so tonight's a little different. Unfortunately, Dave cannot be with us. So it's just us five, and we're going to go through and do some interesting things. Now, I guess the first thing that I want to talk about, and the last time that I want to talk about it, is the Apex. So this is actually for anyone in the chat and anyone that is on the panel, any of you guys that could help me understand something. So we all thought, talking about this for the last couple months, that Minelab owned the rights to multi-frequency, the simultaneous multi-frequency technology, so that when you are operating your metal detector, it will detect in more than one frequency at a time. And I'm just going to play this real quick. This is just a short portion for everybody to watch. Just so everybody can see, so we're on the same page, and I want to play it really quickly to see what you guys think about it, okay? All right, so just take a look.
Other competitive detectors only operate in simultaneous multi-frequency with no other choice available. However, with the Apex multiflex technology, you have the flexibility to choose whatever frequency is best for your current hunting conditions. And if conditions change, you have the flexibility to change the frequency. You can choose from 4 different single frequencies of 5, 10, 15, and 20 kilohertz, or you can choose from 2 simultaneous multi-frequency options. One option designed for normal ground condition, and another multi-frequency option designed specifically for saltwater beaches. When using one,
So someone explain to me, please, what's going on with the Apex.
You want to explain?
Interrupt.
Well,
They-
because
I know MindLab has a patent on, they don't own rights, they have a patent on multi-frequency. But if you
Okay.
develop your own multi-frequency, which is separate, different from, the way it works is different from MindLab, you can have your own patent. It'd be like you could make a walking stick, and patent the rights to it because you put a copper tip on it. And I can design and patent a walking stick with a silver tip. We both have walking sticks.
Right. So am I correct to say that the Apex will use more than one frequency as you are detecting at a time?
yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that came out. Yeah, and then Andy told me about that the other night too. So because I was confused because when Jordy and I were watching it, I'm going, oh, I didn't know. I thought it was just selectable, and then at first I thought when he said 2, I thought it was only 2 frequencies at the same time, but yeah, like MindLab owns the rights to the patent to the multi IQ. That's what Andy told me. So.
Where Garrett's calling it multi-flex simultaneous or multi-simultaneous
Right.
flex.
there's
Multi,
ways
yeah,
around
multi-flex.
it. Yeah.
Even though the only thing I don't know if MindLab will have an issue with is their logo looks awfully a lot like the MindLab one. But I mean, I can make a logo of whatever I want. If it's not trademarked, it is what it is.
Correct. So Donnie says old Chinese secret.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I didn't want to stir the pot. I really thought that from what I had heard within the community that there were a lot of people that are still confused about like, okay, am I buying this? What does it really mean? And so hopefully we've cleared it up. I don't need to talk about it anymore. And that's it. So Tim says same thing, different name. So essentially it is another detector that you can operate in, more than one simultaneous frequency, which I think is pretty cool that they went ahead and did that. While a lot of people who we had on this stream said that they didn't believe that this was gonna be the case.
So my question is has anybody ever tested the proven theory on multi-frequency? Is there a way to test it? Like on the Knox, it says it runs multi-frequency. Is there really a way to test if it's multi-frequency, or could they just go, oh, it's multi-frequency, and then we all believe it? I mean, I've thought about that, but we'll have to see how Garrett's does. I mean, it's still unproven. It's new technology to them, and I think that's the reason why they put it in the ACE series. So they can maybe tweak it a little bit when they come out with their higher end metal detector in a year or two. And I think that was smart on them to put it in the lower one because they'll be able to test it out and get feedback on it. Do you guys think? Is Tim on fire tonight, or who's
No,
that?
it was Mark the Berg. Garrett's
He's on
idea
fire
is
now.
to confuse the crap out of everyone so people will buy it to see if it's simultaneous or not.
There you go, Mark. I think you
Yeah.
should work for Garrett,
Probably the
man.
best way to explain it because
I agree with you. And I'm excited to try it. I think it's just like any other detector. I think it's going to be good in certain ways. I'm not going to knock it in any way.
No.
I mean, I'm sure Garrett has some up their sleeve with some other detectors or some other, like the AT series, and we'll see what happens. But, I'm excited to actually swing it. Joel said he's going to be able to test one, and I'm hoping that I can do the same with it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we're
Nick
gonna
just
share.
mentioned in the chat that Steve Moore is supposed to be on Relic Radios on Spreaker this Thursday night for another round of questions about the Apex.
There you go.
So that might be something we want to tune into so we can figure this issue out, figure it out. There's a lot of questions going around still.
Cool.
All right, cool.
Cool beans. All right. So the next thing is this. Let's see how long it lasts, but this is a little get your metal detecting minds going. This is a little quiz. Audra and Rachel, obviously, you guys can work together, or you can work separately. It's totally up to you. I have some questions for you. I don't know how competitive Audra and Rachel are going to be, but I just want you guys. I want to see what you guys can do, and then people in the chat, you're going to be able to obviously choose to do what you want as well. We are going to actually have a little quiz. Got a little couple graphics out here, and it is something that I threw together. I think that it'll be kind of cool. We'll see. I don't know. We have a 20-second countdown timer. So this 20-second countdown timer is 20 seconds, and I count it down. That's all you have. So I'm going to ask you not to cheat by Googling something.
I already have Google up.
Ugh,
You
Dang it, I better
Steve.
close it. I better close
My
it. Hold on,
brain
let me
is
close it out.
fried.
such a
Hold on,
cheater.
let me get serious. I'm gonna put you guys on mute. So I can ask
Seriously,
Siri
my
every question.
brain
Yeah,
is
you
sun
do.
fried.
No, whoever thinks of it. We
Do
can't.
you like
all-
ketchup on your the hot dog?
All right,
Mark
I can
Thomas,
do that question.
Mustard.
What's the question? I didn't hear it.
No.
Oh, I didn't-
No, I'm just kidding.
We're just screwing with you, Audra. We haven't
Let's
done
do our
anything yet.
40 questions.
Mark Thomas is instigating.
Okay, so at the end of the timer, we'll do a little ding or triangle or do you hear that?
Yep.
Man.
Okay, that'll be the end. And then what we'll end up doing is you guys can show us what you think is your answer. Okay, and then we'll go through and figure out the correct stuff. Just for fun. I thought it'd be fun for everybody and kind of
I'm very competitive, so you guys.
Yeah, I know, but some
You'll
of
be the
these
only
are
one
easy.
playing.
Some of these are easy. Some of these are a little bit more difficult. I have a couple answers laying down here. Got some answers over here. All right. Are we ready?
No.
Okay.
You're at 16 seconds.
What'd you just say?
You're at
No,
16 seconds. Oh,
I'll
okay.
start it. I'll start it over. Like I'll press that button right there. It'll start over. All right. On your mark. This is kind of a tricky question. Get set and go.
I don't know.
He's Googling. Yeah. -1 for me.
There's one down.
All right.
What?
So,
Oh, dang it. I didn't even get the answer.
So, who created the first metal detector? Show us what you guys got.
George Washington.
So, God, what does that say, Audra?
Mr. White.
Mr. White.
Mr. White. What do you got?
Rachel put God.
And Joel, what do you got?
I just threw my answer away.
Anybody in the chat?
George Washington.
So I see Thomas Edison.
See
I
Tesla.
see Tesla. Yeah, probably Tesla was the right answer. But according to, actually, yeah, Doodle some gone digging got it right. The actual answer is Alexander Graham Bell, 1881.
Wow.
The story behind it is really cool. Alexander Graham Bell was, who was the president? President Garfield was shot.
Yeah.
created-
You had to find the bullet.
Yep. Look at
Get
Rachel,
out of
the
here.
answer.
Rachel.
No. I forgot about it. Garfield, it happened here.
That's what happens. You get put on the spot.
So, all right.
I wanna
So
do-
we're good. We get the way this works. All right.
Yeah, I'm good. Let's go.
All right. This might be a little bit of a more difficult one because none of you
And
were
that one.
none of you are correct in this, but here we go. Ready, set, go. Who created the first portable metal detector and sold? I'll even give you the dates. Created in 1925, sold at market in 1931. Oh, I forgot to hit the bell. Son of a nutcracker.
The same ones.
Son of a nut. All right, we're done. And your answers. White. Joel?
Mr. White.
Jordy? No,
Jordy.
and Mr. White. No. So don't worry, these get a little easier, ladies and
Hey, if you
gentlemen.
believe in God, I'm right every time.
The answer is Fisher.
Ah.
Fisher.
Curses.
So Fisher metal detector, first created and first actually sold. It was the first portable metal detector as it is written in the internet. All right, here we go. Next
Thank
one.
God for metal detecting every day.
This is kind of a cool one. No, you don't. No, you don't. You guys are good.
I was looking for my sign. It's gone.
Oh, you had yeah, you did have that one.
I did one earlier. It's gone. There we go.
All right,
Loza.
here we go. Ready?
Oh, sad face.
All right, next question. And think about this. I'll give you 20 seconds for it. Question. Here we go. What was the first city to mint its own gold coin? I'll give you you guys can even think of the country. I'll accept country.
Oh.
I'll accept country.
Oh, I thought it was in the
Oh,
U.S.
country?
Gold coin. Oh, hold on. You got to give us a little more time here.
How much time do you want?
I want like 2 minutes.
I'm gonna guess this.
The country. I would say.
That's a name. Here's the longest pinpointer.
Well, I didn't write it down, but I would say Egypt.
All right. The answer. Florence, Italy. Italy!
Oh, boom, boom,
That was Rachel.
He rocks.
Awesome. Wait, I got something. for
Rachel,
ya.
you rock.
That's right.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yay.
I couldn't remember the city, and then I was like, maybe it was Greece.
Awesome.
I'm
Awesome.
sorry.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah, I think this is good.
Where are we? Where are we? There I am. Okay. I get the hang of it. It'll take me a little bit. Okay. Here we go. Ready? Here's our next. Oh, I got to do this. And then I got to do this.
Your volume went down.
Yeah, your volume.
My volume.
Oh, it's better now.
Mark the Berg
Better.
said it takes Google longer 20 seconds to answer. Shh,
Oh, so they're
tell
not
him,
even
Mark.
seeing.
All right. Oh, let's go speaker view so everybody could see. And the next question.
That's the same one.
That's the same question. Oh, wait, I know the answer now.
Yeah, hold on.
Hold on.
Hold
We
on.
got
We're allowed to.
this.
We're allowed to.
Italy.
Italy. Hold
Italy.
on. Ding,
Oh, it's Italy.
ding,
Next.
ding.
Okay.
The
Forget
city
it, my
of
name.
Italy.
Here we go.
Florence.
You guys are idiots. Here we go. What was the last country to produce the $1 bill?
Dollar bill.
Yeah, $1 bill.
Dude, where in the heck did you get these questions?
Country to produce a $1 bill.
I went to Barberton. I don't know this stuff.
The United States.
Yeah, we-
All right.
Say.
Canada. Canada.
Sure.
No, there's
yeah.
a coins.
We
That's
have the
a-
answer now?
But those are coins. And
Yeah, it's not a bill.
Canada.
thank you.
Really?
Oh, it was Canada. I
Darcy, that was for you, brother.
Australia.
Darcy, that was for you.
Canada.
Like, I know they both had dollar
Awesome
coins.
sauce.
Wrong.
Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. Awesome.
Oh, look,
of
I get
US. Look at
SpongeBob.
that.
Darcy, hold on. Darcy said the U.S.
Darcy.
Darcy.
Darcy. Thank you, Darcy.
Oh,
Darcy.
man.
You rock.
You rock. You rock.
Who knows if all these are correct? They were correct today on the internet.
Where did you
I
get
think,
these
I
from?
think Jordy made them up.
No, I looked at some pretty
Must
You
be
didn't get
true
this
if
on a
it's on the
yeah,
internet.
Jason, it's rigged. You're right. Okay. So
Jason always says everything's
Rigged, we
rigged.
draw.
here we go. This is a good one. This is a good one. I'll read it to you so we don't have to keep switching back and forth. You can see. Here we go. Wait, I do have to do the
Oh, we need to
stupid,
see.
stupid timer. All right, here, hold on. All right, you ready? Go.
Oh my
When
God, I
did
should know
the
this.
United States of America stop producing
Which percentage?
silk?
Is it 90 or is it?
Can't tell you. Can't tell you. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, that's not fair.
All right, here we go. And what did you guys say? What did you guys say? So Audra, 64, 60. Ooh, interesting. Interesting.
1943.
So
Yeah, yeah, probably.
what? The answer.
65 to 70, depending on the 40%. That's why I asked you the percentage.
Yeah.
Good job. You guys all got it right. You know your stuff.
We know, we
you
know.
your stuff. So
Here he is.
yeah, metal detecting North Carolina actually said 1970. So that's the actual date that they stopped producing any silver in a coin, except for like, the special stuff that they sold. Okay.
Percentages.
Yeah, here we go.
Remember, we put a disclaimer at the beginning of the show that we don't know anything it should
We're
say.
just proving that. See, we knew that. We know we don't know everything.
That's right.
Now I think everybody is gonna get this. We'll see what happens.
Oh, I want to get it wrong now.
Yeah, don't say that. You're putting too much pressure on me tonight.
No,
I
get
know
it
Joe
wrong.
for a fact. I know Joe for a fact will get this.
Oh, well,
Absolutely.
shoot. Okay.
Gold star for Joel.
Here we go.
Watch me get it wrong.
Are we ready? Set and go.
That's this.
No, that's the same question.
Yeah. Wait, we know this one again.
I'm like, hold on, I hear you. I mean, 1970,
Ready?
64.
Flashbacks, man.
Ready, set, and go.
The oldest one.
What is the oldest
Oh.
coin with "In God We Trust"?
I know.
I know you know. I already told everybody you knew.
Here we go.
I'm sure everybody knows this.
Yeah, but I like my
It should have
answer
been
better.
what's the first coin
I don't
with
know.
it.
I think it was.
It's still the oldest coin.
Yep.
All right, what do you guys got? Okay,
Deucer.
Deucer.
Three copper.
And whatever Joel says. The answer is a
Center.
Oh, yeah, I didn't say that.
1864 2-cent piece.
Yeah.
One of my favorite coins.
It's my absolute favorite
I
coin.
want to find that. That's one of my favorite.
Love them.
Piece. Joel, that's a special one for you, Joel. All right.
Draw a mustache.
I promise everybody they'll get this one right. Here we go. I got to do this again, then this again. See? All right, no excuses. Let's go. Here we
No
go.
excuse.
Where is it? There it is. Ready?
We're such a dysfunctional family, aren't we?
Go.
A key date Mercury time. I don't know. I'm not a coin person. I like relics.
I know that's the hard thing. That's the hard
I can't
thing for you
remember.
guys.
I know I used to look for it.
Hey guys, hurry up. Right here. Write it down. Write it down. Right here. Right here. Write it down. No, we're sorry.
I'm wrong.
All right.
1916D.
The answer 1916D. There are also
Man, we were
Look,
right
that-
in between that. We got
Hey, what are you
14.
doing? Oh,
You did great. That is like a $1,000 coin.
yeah,
easily.
so only 264,000 of them were made, and yeah, a couple of them are getting it right in the chat. There are other key date Mercury dimes I looked at 1921 something. Yeah, so just just what I found. All right. I got one more question. And this is really fascinating. This fascinated me a lot. So there'll be I'm going to give you a timer because the answer is going to be what is the top country that does this. And so you only have to answer that, but I'm going to give you the top 8 because it fascinated me. All right. Here we go. Last question. Go. What country produces the most gold in the world?
I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna write it. It's too long.
That's fine. But I was shocked.
I don't know.
I don't think I'm right, but
Okay, Audra, Rachel, what do you ladies think? Egypt, Australia. They're in the top 8, but they are not number 1. Nancy, what
We're
was
in
your
the top
guess?
8.
Ecuador.
Ecuador.
Wow.
Oh,
Not the correct answer. I see everybody in here.
I see a lot of people have
I
my.
was gonna say Canada, but
I'm saying South Africa
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
area. Yeah,
Okay, here we go. Joel, what'd you say?
South Africa.
That's what I thought. I was like,
I've seen so many
absolutely.
shows. I've seen so many shows on South Africa gold digging.
Absolutely. All right, you ready? Number 8. South Africa.
What?
Number 8, South Africa. Number 7, Peru.
Oh, yeah.
I was next door to it.
Hello.
Wait a minute. This country produces more than South America. Indonesia.
Wow.
And it's tiny.
Eh.
Yeah.
I think we need to fact check.
Is
your
it made out of
stuff, dude.
gold?
Number 5.
Canada?
Canada.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, up in Alaska, that Canadian area up there. There's a lot.
Number
of gold.
4, USA.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Number 3, Russia. Number 2, Australia.
That was my second guess.
And I never would have thought
Yeah,
this.
it was different. China?
Yeah,
China.
of course.
Wait, do they
They
produce
produce
it or do they
everything.
process it?
So they mine and pull out of the ground more gold than any country.
Wow, I've never heard that
That
before.
is
It's made in China.
I mean, because I know Australia, because that was kind of like I was going back and forth because Gold Rush. Yeah, anybody watch Gold Rush?
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah.
Parker is thinking about going over to Australia, and he did a
Yeah.
Parker's Trail thing, and man, they pull so much. So I was thinking that first, and then I was like, I don't know.
So I'll give Sonia credit for Googling the fastest, unless she knew. But she was.
Yeah, she Googled it.
She's gonna
Look how,
kill me.
look how many answers. Look how many answers there were.
Yeah. So
Dang, girl.
she answered China first, but that's what
She's-
it was. So,
She's lying.
yeah. So
That was good.
thank you all for playing.
Woo!
Thank you so
See,
much.
suck.
I
Hurrah.
would never. So I would have only known. I would have only known 2 of those. I would have known 2-cent piece only because I found one and Joel
Mhm.
screamed out, "That's the first coin that had and got the trust on it."
Yeah.
I
And then-
totally went blank.
Yeah.
I was just remembering there was something that was the first time it was ever printed on American currency was on the Jersey copper, but I think it was E pluribus unum.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't even know that. No idea. But the second one I knew was the 1916D, and that was it. All this other junk. This was the biggest surprise for me on all of it was South Africa was
Yeah.
behind all of those countries because
I've seen so many shows on
Thing you
South Africa.
know. The
Yeah.
answer is bacon.
just crazy.
Okay.
Crazy.
Bacon.
crazy,
The
crazy.
answer is bacon,
Australia.
bacon, and ice cream. That's the
Yes.
answer.
Spam.
I'm out of ice cream tonight.
Oh, good.
I got ice cream at my house.
I'm coming. I'll be
I
there.
just had a milkshake though, so
Yeah, you're like
That
I'm
was
done.
great. Thank you very much, Jody.
Yeah, that was fun.
Okay, good. I'm glad you guys had fun.
Now what do we do in the last half an hour?
We are going
talk about
to.
our answers.
That's right. I have no idea, but I can do this. Yeah, I can do that. So yeah.
Pat on the
So
back.
Anybody send you any
chat.
fines this
What?
week?
Say that
Did
again.
anybody send you any fines this week?
Nobody sent me any fines, but they
Come on,
can.
people.
Oh, wait a minute. I got an email. Nope, just telling me I'm live. You are more than welcome to send me fines. Mark says, thanks for providing my limited knowledge. Mark, you could see none of us knew it all. I
If
only
it was-
knew two.
If it was about relics, I probably wouldn't know anything.
Right. So now
I mean, really.
I'll be right back.
I'm trying to think of metal detecting NC. Just skip to the after party.
Some people know where it's at.
So I tried to think of like relics. Like I guess what I would do. Maybe
Who
next
invented the
time-
skeleton key?
Mr. Skeleton.
That's right.
Mr.
Is
Key.
maybe
Mr. Key.
show an item, show a relic.
Who? Okay,
I
have a
like that
question.
idea.
I have a question. Anybody know this? Who invented the locking mechanism?
I don't know, but thanks.
Mr. Lock and Key.
I mean,
Naughty boy, Tinks.
oh God, Tinks.
And that was a big.
Hey, Tinks, you don't want to see what's underneath this shirt. You know,
I saw it happen.
do a naked Wednesday.
So, oh my goodness, that's funny. Yeah,
We miss you, Sam. We really do. You need to come back because we miss you.
What? Did I miss something?
No, Sam,
I'm-
detecting Dakota. He said he
Dakota,
wished he
yeah.
could join this week. He hasn't been able to
Oh.
make the after party, and I say we miss him.
Richie
Next
said.
week.
Richie said maybe topless chat.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, let's.
Or
Let's
like
go.
the-
Let's take it. Let's
Subject.
take. Let's take it back to at least like PG
What was this
13
about?
a
What
little
was
bit.
this about?
people.
Relic?
Yeah, this is the after party talk, not the regular. Okay,
We're
so,
still live, so
yeah, I know. So I was thinking that we would maybe show like a relic, and then we can guess on what that relic is, or something like that. That's kind of all I can think of for that.
Night, Nick.
See you, Nick.
See you, Nick. But yeah, anybody who's going out this week beside Joel with the Copper Poppers? Anybody going to go out this weekend?
I'm hoping to get out on Saturday again.
We're getting out this weekend.
We've got a place we're looking at, so
I think if the weather's good, I think I'm going to try and go to the ballpark. It's a
what do you
local
mean if the
park.
weather's good? You can go out detecting in any weather.
Okay, you're right, but these ballparks are where the kids have their like summer leagues. I don't know if they're going to do it, but I don't want to I usually wait till their summer leagues are over just in case,
I don't think there's any sports going on right now.
Yeah, we
Joey.
we canceled
not.
our season this year,
Yeah.
so you guys are stuck with me. Sorry.
We're going
Oh,
to the
geez.
farm field, and Sonia's coming, and Sailor Steve.
Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome.
That's
And
awesome.
That's good.
have
That's going to be
drone
such an
footage.
amazing day. I so
Gonna
wish
be
I lived
beautiful.
closer.
We
Well, you
wish
guys are only like 8 hours.
Take a road
Let's see.
trip, guys.
Hold on.
Join
Let's
us.
see.
You're
Hold
all
on.
welcome.
I'm gonna drive like 6 hours round trip to my hunt on Sunday. You guys are about 7 hours away. I could just skip and come out Sunday. I have Monday
funny.
off. I mean, shoot.
You're welcome. You're welcome to join us.
No, we will. I plan on getting out there and digging with you guys, and
It would be
Well,
a
that-
blast. It definitely would. I mean, the farm field has been really slow. We didn't even go there last weekend. We went to 3 places last weekend, and we had some amazing relics, and we're happy to get back into the woods
well, Jordy and I
I'm-
know all
I'm
about
finally
that.
after 2 months.
Oh, and I'm sure you guys heard the story about the police being called while we were on our permission.
Yeah.
Now he
we
wants to go
got
digging with
pulled
you
over
guys?
while detecting.
So who called the cops on you? Did they say?
I found out today because I delivered her mail.
Yeah, one of the neighbors.
Oh,
I
do
said-
tell us, Rachel.
I said, "Did you happen to call the police Saturday afternoon?" I said, "My friend and I were in the
Church.
church schoolyard, And she was like, was that you? And I was like, yeah. It was. She was like, oh, she was like, I just called because I wasn't sure what was going on there. And then when the police called her back afterwards, to let her know that we were there with permission, you know, and everything was cool. She told the cop, oh my God, I'm so jealous. I want to go to tech too. I didn't know that's
She
what they were
just
doing.
graduated, right?
She just got her master's in archaeology.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
perfect.
Yeah.
What a great
So now she
connection.
has our
What a
numbers
connection.
and our
Yeah.
channel and
Plus, on top of that, the cop wants to come to detect with us.
yeah.
And the
Jordy,
priest.
there's a question in the chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm responding real quick.
Okay.
Can I answer Deej? She said, I wonder if they stop anyone at the border, state border. Ohio's open for business. I mean, they opened I think tomorrow, Jordy, or was it today? No, tomorrow our stay-at-home orders lifted. That's the only reason why I'm going to PA this weekend. I mean, so
Oh, ours is not really lifted yet.
Yeah,
No,
it became so the way that I understand it, it became a recommendation, not an executive order.
yeah. But the executive orders in place still the social distancing, or not, yeah, and no more than 10 people in a large group. Other than churches, weddings, funerals. Yeah, I think that's it.
And that to me to me personally, it's stupid because you're in a group, whether it's for this or whether it's for that. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much into it, but
I just want everybody to be safe.
yeah,
You know, it's generally going to be family members.
I don't want to
Yet
get
they open
yeah.
beaches here.
Oh yeah, I don't want to get too much into it, but
They make money off. They can't do graduations, but they can do beaches. Okay.
Well,
we
there's-
had a ton of bars.
Go on.
I live in a party area, Portage Lakes. You guys could look it up if you want. It's the summer area. I mean, there's tons of boaters, bars all over the lakes, and they opened up the bars, you know, but they
Wow.
had restrictions on it. Yeah, there was so many bars busted around. I saw pictures of people wall to wall, hundreds of people standing right next to each other.
Yeah.
But guess what? I'm not doing it. So
Yeah, we're not doing it. They're not open here, but they sell to-go drinks.
Yeah, they're sealed and you
Yeah.
can't drink them on the premises. So you have to get your martini, margarita, Harvey Wallbanger, whatever you drink,
To go.
sealed and take it home with you to drink it. But with the beaches, some beaches this weekend are allowing the towels, Seabright is, and seats, but most of them aren't. And then you can't swim, but that's okay because the water's 50 degrees. Nobody's
Yeah.
swimming anyway.
It's too cold.
I'm sure.
You know, and when people are actually complaining, what do you mean we can't swim but you can surf? I'm like, you really want to swim? It's 53 degrees, the water.
Our beaches are still closed.
Now, do any of you guys beach hunt? The dudes, do you guys beach hunt at all?
Once in a while, we haven't in like a year.
Well, I'll talk to you guys and I'll talk to Jordy because I might be taking a trip down to like Outer Banks into June with a pair of our friends. You know, we're just going to social distance down there for a week, and I'm going to get out. But I've never really beach hunted before, so. And I don't have one of those fancy hand scoops, and I have a little plastic one. And
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to go buy a $100 hand
I
scoop.
got one. You can use it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get together before then.
Perfect.
Because I would love that because, I mean, I don't want to look like a noob, but
Go at low tide, go in the cuts, go where it dips, go where you see a lot of broken little shells.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll have to
Well,
figure out
here at the Outer
yeah.
Banks, you know, just go where you see a lot of people were sitting.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get out more in the mornings. Hopefully low tide. I don't know when the tides are. I mean, I don't live anywhere close to an ocean, so but yeah, I'm gonna get out. I'm taking my Knox with me. I need to find a case for it. Yeah, that was funny, Jordy.
Ah, I am so sorry. It was just hanging out there. It was dangling.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody in the chat's like, what the hell are they talking about? But
Some
yeah, I'm
people
gonna get
don't.
out. I'm gonna get out on the beach and I'm gonna do some beach videos that week too. Might as well.
Cool.
And
That'll be fun.
yeah, I've been wanting to for a long time. So Jordy, we'll have to get together before then.
Yeah, no problem. be my
I'll dri-
pleasure to let you use that.
No, I
problem
appreciate
at all.
it. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna try to get out this week based on the weather. Hopefully Dave can get out with me. But I have been sort of cooped up in the house. It's been Saturday was a rough day for me. I would say like anxiety wise. I wasn't like depressed, but I was like really anxious, different than any other like week. And I thought to myself, holy crap, I didn't go metal detecting this week.
Yeah.
I mean,
I felt that last week, Jordy. Seriously.
I really truly believe that was like getting out in my fresh air for 3, 4, 5 hours and I didn't do it. I was inside the entire time and I was kind of down. So it is, boy, I'll tell you, people who live in Jersey, New York City, some of the hot spots are man, it's got to be rough. So I can empathize with my son Riley, who's cooped up in an apartment, and Sonia, who's in New Jersey. Some of the people in the chat who are from New York City. Yeah, I can imagine it's got to be tough. Really, really, really hard. But I don't know how, like Audra and Rachel. So like I'm at home working, right? Like I know Rachel's out at least every day, pretty much 5 days a week, maybe every day. I don't know how much you work, but you're like getting out at least. And so that had to have been it. Like that's like ding, going off in my head thinking, yeah, dummy, you got to get outside. You got to get some fresh air. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting out.
The weather in March and April wasn't the best to be outdoors in anyway.
Horrible.
It wasn't enjoyable.
Yeah, we've had a ton of rain recently too.
Need to get out.
Yep. All right. Well, anybody have anything for the good of the order? We don't need to talk. We could go into our after party. We can answer some questions in the chat. Madison Main brings up an interesting point and says that MineLab has had a lot of waterproof issues through the years.
No, in the last couple days.
With the 800, I heard, right?
With the 800, there's been
With the
two different
800.
posts because I follow all the 800 stuff on Facebook, and there's been 2 issues in the last 2 days with it.
Yeah, I
So.
saw a couple.
I mean, I'm not planning on going in the water with it, but I think if I ever do any water hunting, I might use the Simplex, to be honest with you. I like because it has the vibration, because I won't wear headphones with it because I don't want to buy waterproof headphones. So I think if I ever do hunting in the water, it'll probably be with the Simplex because it has the vibration and I'll be able to tell. That's one perfect thing for that.
I don't think we ever submerged the 600. We have our AT Pros.
Yeah, we usually take the pros, but now we might take the Simplex this year
Yeah,
because we
but I
do
mean,
the
like,
rivers and I go under.
Oh yeah. And I'm telling you that vibration, the vibrate on that Simplex is really cool.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people that are hearing impaired have bought the Simplex just for that reason. Or not impaired, deaf. I mean, because
we don't have the
Nancy's
waterproof
looking
headphones either.
Nancy's like looking at me. She's like, "What are you talking about?"
What was that? I'm sorry.
No, you were just like staring off into space.
No, I was
yeah.
just listening to you. I was seeing where you were going with that, and then
That's why I stopped.
All
I
right.
just say it is good. And then Sonia says, "I enjoy vibration." Thanks.
So hold on one second because
Tea tonight.
I might have an email. I don't have an email. Brenda said that she wanted to email me, and she might have wanted to share something with me. And I hope I put it in the chat correctly at metaldetectingnation@gmail.com. metaldetectingnation@gmail.com. Yeah. So she said, how can I email you? Oh, not Metal Detecting Nation. I'm an idiot. Yeah. So you could send it to digging with dinger51@gmail.com. How about that? You could send it to me there.
There
I'm
you go.
so sorry. I apologize. Or jhorowitz51@gmail.com. I don't,
That's
either
what you
one.
had.
What'd
All
you
right.
do? The wrong one.
kept.
All right. Looking
She said
forward.
she'll send it
yeah,
later.
Dennis
Okay.
was saying how he submerged his Simplex for 5 minutes in fresh water, and he said it works great still.
Good.
Let you know. Also, Darcy made a comment. Are people using the Knox without the waterproof headphones? He heard that the cap on it is not adequate enough for waterproofing, which I kind of believe that. That's a little tiny screw cap on that thing.
Yeah.
And it
But I
doesn't have a
mean-
gasket on it, does it? It's just plastic. Am I correct?
I don't think there is a gasket now. You said that.
Yeah.
Well,
Because I was on Saturday. I was
Get her
No,
reaching. Little
just
screw
a
cap.
Pro just has a cap too,
yeah.
and that's fine. We
it
take
works.
Yeah,
okay.
There's a gasket on it.
Is
it?
there? Okay.
I mean, but maybe their gasket fell off.
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't submerged my Knox yet. The Max, yes. The AT Max, I've done that in the water, which I was scared to do the first time doing it.
That's got to be really
I
hard
was
to
so
do.
petrified. I'm like in the lake going, I don't want to get this wet. I don't want to get this wet. I'm going to, it's like $600. I don't want to get it wet. But I
You know,
haven't
as
done it
my
with the
AT
Knox.
Pro gets older, I get more worried. You
Oh,
know,
that's
because I
true.
drop it all the time. I'm always dropping it. I don't know
Ah,
if the cover's getting loose.
that's a good
Never
point. I
know.
never thought of that.
I have used mine.
We both abuse these things. Take a beating.
Still cleaner than hers though.
Yeah.
Yeah, my machine is a wreck. Using oxygen water last year, did not submerge the unit going waterproof headphones. Oh, good. So Darcy says he's getting the waterproof headphones. So we'll see.
I bought the pair of waterproof. I think that might have been part of my package deal, the waterproof headphones that I got. It was a really good package I had. At
Yeah,
Christmas
you
time
did
that
get a
year.
really
I got
good
a
deal.
really great package,
So,
but I
All
haven't
right.
used it yet.
well, we're going to end early tonight. We're going to go into the after party. I will share the after party link with everybody. You're more than welcome, and in fact, requested mandatory to join us in the after party.
Do it.
Really encouraged to join us. Remember, you don't have to join us with your face if you don't want to be on camera. You can just join with audio. That's an option you have when you click on the link. It will say join with audio or with video and audio. So, I mean,
I'm looking for my join
Come
or
to the
die hat.
party.
That's a cool shirt you got on there, Jordy, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Both wearing them. Look.
Very cool.
I screwed up the.
stand up, Joel. Let's see this.
Yeah,
You
Joel.
can be the model. You can be
Why
the
am
model.
I?
Wow, look at that. Da-na-na-na.
So
Eh. Da-na-na-na.
No, you
I'm
do
gonna-
that.
so I- I was
I'll throw
hesitating
it.
whether to even
Put it
talk
on.
about it
PG.
or not.
Well, you
but-
know what? I'll throw the link in for the Metal Detector Nation swag. In case
Well, we-
anybody's
We
interested
still
in
have a
looking
minute.
at.
Throw those bad boys up there. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah.
So the problem with throwing the pictures up that I could probably do it again. Hold on, if you give me a second, because when I threw Yoda in for Mark, interestingly enough, it ruins the actual stuff. So here, I'll throw this one in here. You guys,
See, Mark,
can
it's
have
all
a
your
look.
fault.
That's right. You guys can have a look see right there. That's the Metal Detecting Nation shirt that we're wearing. So far, so good. It has a, what am I doing? It has a little bit of the press or the screen print imprint on it. Hopefully that wears away a little bit.
I think it will.
Yeah, I have another one that we made here. Swing, dig, repeat. Metal Detecting Nation on the front, if you guys are interested in that. We have some other stuff. I created one here. I'll show you. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Called Badass Detecting.
Oh, I trademarked that the other day.
Oh, I like that.
You owe
Yeah.
me money for putting that up now.
Yeah, right. So, so yeah, I made this and put it on some shirts as well. And
That's badass.
yeah. So if you're interested, let me give you a couple warnings. First,
Bad word.
number one, Teespring. It's taken a while. Not going to lie to you. It's taken. It's. I guess it's up in the air, right? Because Joel said he got a couple back, or one of them back in a couple weeks. I'm still waiting for a couple things I ordered.
I've
a
been
month.
waiting a
Yeah,
month
but-
and a half.
But the thing is Sonia ordered hers and got hers in like 3 days.
Tim says his is stuck in Amsterdam.
Well, they're all stuck somewhere over there.
Crazy. It's nuts.
I'm waiting on 2 more. That's what I'm waiting. Oh, 3
A
more.
lot of it might have to do with customs or something. I don't know.
It may be. And full disclosure, I never want to sell anything. I never want to make money on this. And that's the God's honest truth. I am not into Metal Detecting Nation to make any money at all. In fact, I pay for Zoom and it costs monthly, and I could care less. It's worth it to me to be with all the people in the community and to stream this way and to have our after party. It is well worth it. So I am going to share, if you email me or you go on Facebook, Metal Detecting Nation, you'll see that there is a free shipping code, and that is MDN free. Okay, all caps. And if you put that in, I'll pay the shipping, and that's where all the profit comes from. So I'm not in it to make any money, but that's just how it is. So a lot of people were requesting some shirts because I was interested in representing at a couple of events that we might go to, and just wanted to make them. And if anybody wants them, great.
Definitely. People love shirts. They're great. We love shirts. I want one.
It's what you're detecting. It's detecting clothes.
Yeah. So, JHH, you got a big order in.
We did. We finally got our t-shirts that we ordered. Oh, people are waiting.
Look at that. Nice green. Love it.
Love the green.
I
Now,
know.
we gave out a lot. We gave out like 20 shirts. Like everybody wanted shirts. And then we're like, we can't afford this anymore. And that's the only reason we get back what we put out. Just like you, it's not for profit. It's because people like them.
Yeah.
And we like to share our name. Heck yeah, who doesn't?
Well, and JHH, those are my initials, and that's how we met when I emailed
That's how
you.
we met, and look what happened.
That's
And
right.
you were actually Jordan, the first person to buy one.
Yes.
Was it really?
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Thank you very much. Oh, well, I'm glad you have those shirts that are selling for you, and it's just sharing the love, I guess you could say. It's all about just getting out and having fun. I really enjoy being on this panel with you guys. I love the people in the chat. I've met so many awesome people. I look forward to meeting people in person when we can, and this is what it's all about. So,
Absolutely.
all right.
I like the hats too, though.
Oh,
Are those to come?
and
Oh,
I
yeah.
got
I wish.
this came too.
Oh, we didn't get hats. We just had these made for us.
Yeah. No, those are nice,
Yeah,
though.
this is the first hats. I didn't like that when I put the design in that it's blacked out behind the JHH. And then when my friend made the first order of shirts for us, he made a hat just to, give.
Example,
Yeah.
but it's blue.
It's just a hat he had around. He was like,
Looks
I just
good.
wanted to see how your logo would look on it. So,
That's all good.
All right, we're going to go into the after party. So I'm going to end the stream and I'm going to post. Now, listen carefully. I'm going to post the link in the chat as soon as I press stop on the live stream. If you miss it, Tim, if you miss it, if anybody misses it, I'm going to post it in the top part of the description of the video, like we did a couple weeks ago, so that everybody.
Great
can-
idea.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much
They'll
for
come.
joining us. Hope everybody had fun. If that's what it's all about, just messing around. So take care and have a great week, everybody.